Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is September 11th, 2012. It is the 9/11 anniversary of that tragedy. Again, all those people are in our prayers, and may the families, get through this day. Generally, on a day like today, the futures are higher by about four and a quarter points right now. The markets will generally finish flat to higher on 9/11. Rarely do we see a down 9/11, so we'll watch for that. I think you're going to basically get a flat day either way, maybe slightly higher, just because of the fact that the market's waiting for the German court ruling tomorrow on the EEM. That's that European bailout. It looks like the ruling is going to be in favor of the bailouts, but there's going to probably will be strings attached, and the strings attached will definitely cause the markets to be volatile tomorrow, depending on what they are. Also, on Thursday, the Federal Reserve will be announcing its interest rate policy decision. Also, I believe everyone is expecting a quantitative easing, so we'll see if the Fed disappoints or if they do come through with the QE. But right now, the market basically is expecting it, almost 100% pricing it in, that there's going to be a quantitative easing. So it's going to be something to see if the Fed does it or they don't do it. Once again, if they do it, you're going to see gold go up, you're going to see oil go up, gasoline will go up, everything should skyrocket higher if they do implement another quantitative easing, and also if they do it with the velocity or size behind it. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out, but the markets pretty much are on pause mode until that time, in my opinion, and we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. But right now, you do have the futures up 4 and a quarter points. Let's take a look at gold and oil this morning. Looks like gold this morning is trading higher by $2. Not that big a deal. Gold was down a little bit yesterday. Oil is up by 20 cents. Let's take a look at the GLD first. This is a proxy for gold, and you'll see it trading right at $167.87. Gold did close at $167.29 yesterday, so really it's not that big a deal, but you can see gold is ticking up a little bit. Let's take a look at the USO, which is a proxy for light sweet crude in the United States, and you can see the USO is trading right around that $36 level, closed at $35.85 yesterday, so it's ticking up a little bit. And like I said, light sweet crude was up 21 cents to $96.75 a barrel. So pretty much reflects everything we're seeing. If you take a look at the U.S. dollar index, the dollar is down. It's only down about 16 cents at the moment. If it does go lower later, expect oil, gold, silver, and every other commodity to start to push higher. Right now, the dollar's down 16 cents, and you're getting that little bit of a pop in oil and gold. But most notably, if the dollar does decline, watch for prices to move up in all of the major commodities, especially gold and oil. Okay, that does signal inflation, and these are very inflationary. So we'll see how that plays out a little bit later on once the trading day begins. Now, there were some things out there this morning, but not a lot of big movers as far as stocks go. But in England, I believe that Burberry reported very weak sales, and the stock is getting hit over in London market. Here in the U.S., you're seeing it really not react, at least not yet. There's no real volume here. We'll see once the opening bell rings how it plays out. But in any case, it is affecting stocks like Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren is down, trading down a little bit. It closed yesterday around the 160 level. Today it's trading at 154. So that's a pretty sizable decline. There looks to be a little bit of support at 154, but the bigger support levels will be at 150, 140, 148.17. There'll be some support obviously at 150 because that's the 50-day moving average on the daily chart. And then I think you're going to have good support around the 146.70, 140, and then the 145 levels. So keep those on watch. But Ralph Lauren is getting hit today just on the back of the news coming out of Burberry. Let's take a look at Coach, ticker symbol COH, and the handbag maker. You can see this closed at $62.60 today. Coach is trading right at $60.50. Again, there's some support at $59.56, $57.56, $55.79, and $54. Those are all support levels for a coach in the short term. So again, but the stock is coming under a little bit of pressure this morning, especially as Burberry guides lower, and I believe in England they had some disappointing numbers. So again, that is affecting the market. Another stock I saw this morning was TIBX, and again, there weren't a lot of big gap ups or gap downs this morning, but this stock looks like it put in a nice little high yesterday around 33 bucks. Today it's trading at 31. There's a little bit of support here at around 31 level. It's actually a gap fill area too, so you want to watch this. And then after this, it's going to be 29.90, 28.90, and then all the way down to $28. So those are your support levels for TIBX, which is Tibco Software, and we'll see how that plays out. Another one I saw earlier was AMRN. This one is coming under a little bit of pressure. Closed at 14.41. It's trading at 13.75. I don't think we can make all that big a deal out of it, to be honest. But like I said, there just wasn't all that much out there at the moment. So again, watch this one. Should have pretty good support if it even gets down there. I'm thinking more around the $12.50 level, 12.43, 11.89, and then all the way down to 10.86. So watch those levels for Amarin. If it does get down there today, I'm not sure it will happen, but if it does get there, again, it's one of those days where you're just not getting a lot of fluctuation. There's a lot of things gapping up or down, but I'm just not seeing big moves and big gap ups or big gap downs, at least not yet. I'm sure I'm missing a couple, but from what I've looked at this morning when I was able to do my work, that's really what I'm seeing. Another stock that's under a little bit of pressure today is AIG, but again, this is government run, government owned, hard to make much out of it. Looks like the U.S. government sold some shares. There's support here at 33.33, 32.25, and then you're gonna have decent support 31.78 and 31.28. So again, it's not a big gap down. It's hard to make a lot out of it. We'll watch these high-end retailers today. They could be in motion. McDonald's also had some news, but it's just not. The stock's moved down and now it's moved back up. I just don't see a lot there. It's only up 50 cents from the closing price, so I'm not going to make a lot out of it. But in any case, it is the 9/11 anniversary, and we'll see how the markets play out today. But generally, they're flat to positive for the most part on 9/11. And again, ahead of the German news, which is tomorrow. That court ruling, and then you have the Federal Reserve on Thursday. The markets overall probably are going to hold steady, but you never know. Keep an eye on the dollar. If the dollar gets smashed down again, they keep killing the dollar. Commodity prices will go up, especially oil and gold. All right, with that said, everybody have a great trading day, great trading morning. But it looks like markets are, could be on hold, and we'll see how it plays out. Take care, everyone.